Arena. Arena is another gelatinous creature that is worm-shaped. They are a member of the same species as jellyfish, though their bodies are actually a maze of creatures, each one acting like an appendage on a bigger body. Deep sea snailfish. The deep sea snailfish is named mostly for the scaleless skin and gelatinous flesh of their bodies. They are found in the deepest water of the oceans where most fish have not been observed. Some may find them cute, but they display parasitic behavior. Stygiomedusa gigantea. The Stygiomedusa gigantea is better known as the giant jellyfish. It is probably the most famous deep-sea tentacle monsters to live besides the giant squid. Human beings have rarely seen this creature, despite the trailing tentacles reaching 20 feet behind it. Holobus. The holobus is related to both the starfish and sea cucumber, and at one time were the most abundant sea creature of all time. There are relatively few left alive today, and those still living are within the cold, dark waters underneath the Arctic ice. Predatory Tunicate. The predatory tunicate appears close to a motionless bag, as it is nothing more than a filter-feeding animal. Within the deep oceans, plankton are hard to come by, so these creatures tend to trap small crustaceans and feast on them. Toothed Seadevil. The Toothed Seadevil is a 5-inch anglerfish that is rather unusual. They don't possess the same lure on the top of their head like other anglerfish do. Their distinct trait is the set of sharpened teeth sprouting at weird angles from their mouth. Whalefish. The whalefish is a deep-sea predator of which only females have been discovered that are known as whale mimics. They are a long fish with big noses, and for some reason they don't have a digestive tract, but they do have a short lifespan. Giant Ostracod. The giant ostracod is sometimes referred to as a clam shrimps. They are found all over the world in varying sizes, but the biggest are in the deepest parts of the oceans. Their most unusual feature are their enormous eyes. Pelagoturia natatric. Pelagoturia natatric was originally described in the 1890s and is generally a common sight on deep-sea expeditions at the time, though it has rarely been seen since. They have a transparent, umbrella-like web made of tentacles and a small bag-like body. swimmer. Swimmer are closely related to both earthworms and leeches, and tend to be equipped with spines, armor plates, tentacles, numerous eyes, or fang-like mandibles on their bodies. Some whales spend their entire lives simply swimming through the deep oceans.